Every year, thousands of men suffer in silence. Domestic violence doesn't care if you're a man. When your home becomes your prison, who do you tell? When you're broken inside, it starts to show outside. At some point, you have to stop running. Call the Men's Domestic Violence Helpline, because no one deserves to suffer in silence.
You're not gonna believe what just happened. The French president just got bitch slapped by his own wife on live television while the whole world was watching. This isn't some behind closed doors drama. This is full-blown public humiliation that's breaking the internet right now. Look, I've covered a lot of political scandals in the past, but this is next level embarrassing, y'all. Emmanuel Macron, you know, the guy who thinks he's some sort of European strongman. Well, yeah, he just got put in his place by his 73-year-old wife. And before you ask, yes, she is 24 years older than him. Don't worry, we'll get to that weird relationship in a minute. But first, let me show you exactly what happened, because this footage is absolutely wild. So they're getting off the presidential plane in Vietnam, right? Standard diplomatic visit. The door opens, cameras are rolling, and then BAM! Brigitte just goes full on WWE on her husband's face. I mean, look at this. She doesn't just slap him. It looks like she's using both hands to shove his face so hard that his head snaps to one side. And of course, the best part, watch Macron's face as soon as he realizes the cameras were all watching. That's the look of a man who knows his political career just took a nosedive. You can literally see him switch to damage control mode. But it's too late. The whole world just watched France's president get manhandled by his own wife. Now here's where it gets even more ridiculous. Instead of just owning it or staying quiet, Macron's team went on full-on panic mode. First, they tried to claim that the video was fake. I'm not kidding, they said it wasn't real footage. When that obviously didn't work, well, because you know, multiple news outlets had the footage, they switched to damage control plan B. Macron said, and I quote, "I was bickering, or rather joking, with my wife." It's nothing. Joking? Dude, your wife just gave you a two-handed head massage that would make Jake the Snake proud. And you're calling it joking? But here's what makes the situation even more messed up. And this is something that the mainstream media conveniently ignores. Macron and Brigitte's relationship started when he was only 15 years old and she was 39 and she was his drama teacher. Let that sink in for a second. She was married with children, one of which was Macron's classmate. So while this kid is in high school, his teacher, who's old enough to be his own mother, starts a relationship with him. In any sane world, we'll call that what it is: grooming. You're tuning in to the 9/10 podcast, where possession is 9/10 of the law. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And now, decades later, we're watching the result of that toxic dynamic play out on the world stage. This isn't just a married couple having a little spat. This is a pattern of control and manipulation that started when Macron was a child. The fact that she feels comfortable physically attacking him in public tells you everything you need to know about what happens behind closed doors. Look, this isn't just about one embarrassing moment. This is about the complete collapse of Western leadership. I mean, we've got Biden wandering around the White House confused, and we got Trudeau playing dress up, and now we've got Macron dominated by his 74-year-old wife on international television. And I want to remind you, these are the people who think they should be lecturing the world about democracy and strength. The guy who can't even command respect from his own wife wants to tell us about democracy. And speaking of respect, remember how Trump handled Macron? Those handshakes where Trump just completely dominated him? Now we know why Macron looked so uncomfortable. The dude has zero backbone. Oh, and this slapping incident isn't even Macron's worst scandal this week. Well, there's also that little issue about him allegedly being caught with a little baggie which looks like cocaine during a meeting with world leaders on a cocaine train to Ukraine. And now they're claiming that was just the tissue. But let me tell you, growing up as a rowdy boy doing a lot of naughty things, that looks like a dude who's trying to hide cocaine from cameras. I'm just saying the optics aren't great, from getting slapped by her own wife to potentially doing lines with world leaders. This is not the kind of leadership the world needs. And these are the world leaders that are supposedly trying to steer us out of nuclear war. Here's the bottom line, folks. This is what happens when weak men get put into positions of power. Macron represents everything that's wrong with the globalist elites. No backbone, no principles, and apparently no ability to command basic respect from anyone, including his own family. While America is ready to restore real leadership under Donald Trump, Europe is stuck with leaders who get publicly humiliated by their own spouses. The contrast couldn't be clearer. So if you're tired of watching America's allies embarrass themselves on the world stage, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the 9/10 podcast, where possession is 9/10 of the law. Peace.